Mortgage interest rates are up. The number of homes on the market is up. The average days a home stays on the market are up. And amongst all of these negative real estate market indicators, surprisingly, home prices in our area are still up. Wow, with all this negativity, are homes in our area even selling right now? Hi, I'm Bob Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington. Here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. Are homes in our area even selling right now? Well, believe it or not, the short answer is yes. And when we come back after this 8-second break, I'll give you all the details as to why homes in our area are still selling among all these negative indicators. So stick around, we'll be right back. So we all know mortgage interest rates are up. Here you see that last Thursday, the national average for a 30-year fixed rate mortgage dipped a little bit, down to 6.95%, down from 7.08% the week before. And when just 12 months ago, the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage was hovering around 3%, well, that current interest rate is really impacting home affordability. So let's look at what this increase in mortgage rates is doing to our local market. Now I'm going to run through some charts really quick to give you an overview of what's going on. If I go too quick, just pause the video. Otherwise, I don't want to waste your time dwelling on a chart that doesn't interest you. Okay, this first chart is the average sales price of previously owned single-family homes. These numbers are for the entire 26 counties that are covered by the Northwest Multiple Listing Service. This is most of the state of Washington, but it's not the entire state. And what we see here is the big peak we had in the market this last summer, followed by the decline that I mentioned in my previous video about lagging indicators. In that video, I talked about how real estate professionals saw this decline in the market coming long before it was ever covered in the news media, because press releases always include lagging indicators. But you can go back and watch that video. But what you see here is over the last 12 months, prices are still slightly higher. This last vertical bar in October of 2022 is 4% higher than the average price from 12 months ago. So the rate of appreciation has slowed significantly from when appreciation was in double digits, and it looks like perhaps average prices are leveling out a bit. In this chart, we see all of King County. And here you see a similar pattern that we saw statewide with a slight increase in the average sales price again. This is a 5.3% increase from 12 months ago. And while you see a decline in prices from last April, the rate of decline in King County isn't as steep as we saw statewide. And for the last 3 months, they're kind of flat. In this chart, this is the average sales price for all of Snohomish County. And again, we see a similar pattern. And this 12-month increase is a 4.5% increase. And the last 3 months also look kind of flat. So what's happened to available inventory? Well, in this chart, this is available inventory in King County. And we can see the available inventory is way up. Matter of fact, look at that increase between May and June. That's a 58% increase in inventory. So with this increase in inventory, things have slowed down a bit. We're not in that crazy, frenzied market from last spring where you had to waive an inspection and waive all your other due diligence items just to make a competitive offer. Because now, as you can see in this chart, homes are staying on the market much longer. In that previous video I mentioned about lagging indicators, in that video I talked about seeing combined days in market going from the single digits into double digits. And here on this chart, you see in King County, we were up to an average of 26 days on market before a home goes into contract. As a buyer, that gives you some time to perform your due diligence to make sure the home you're considering is the right home for you and the price you're offering is a fair representation of the home's market value. Now, even though homes are staying on the market longer, they are still selling. In this chart, you see the similar pattern from the previous charts, but this is homes that are sold just in King County alone. And again, previously owned single-family homes. So this does not include new construction or condos. And 1,427 homes sold in October. That's 46 homes a day, every day, just in King County. So yes, homes are still selling. So you got to wonder, who are these buyers that aren't deterred by these higher interest rates? Well, in our area, many of them are millennials who work in tech. A recent article from First American says millennials may be the most educated generation in our nation's history. And because of that, they tend to earn higher wages, and that translates to greater home buying power. In this article by First American's Deputy Chief Economist Odeta Kushi, she stated, quote, in 2020, millennials with a bachelor's degree had a median household income of over $100,000, while those with at least a graduate degree had a median household income of over $120,000. Compare those income levels with the median household income of millennials with just a high school degree or some college of $60,000, and the earning power benefits of higher education are undeniable. Close quote. So, this article suggesting $120,000 in median income, in our area, I know some young tech workers whose median household income is significantly higher than that. And I mean significantly with a capital S. So as I've stated for the last several years, our local jobs market is what drives our local housing market. And according to this article in Forbes, quote, millennials aren't afraid to break barriers. As one of the most active generations in the U.S. housing market, this group is pushing the boundaries of home ownership. At about 80 million strong, millennials currently make up the largest share of homebuyers, 43% in the U.S., according to a recent National Association of Realtors report. Simply due to their numbers and eagerness to become homeowners, this cohort is quite literally shaping the next frontier of the home buying process. Once known as the rent generation, millennials have proven to be savvy buyers who are quite nimble in their quest to own real estate. In fact, I don't think it's a stretch to say they are the key to the overall health and stability of the current housing industry, end quote. So the bottom line is this. Our local housing market has returned to a more normal market from that crazy, frenzied market we saw over the last couple of years. The change has brought more normalcy for buyers being able to take their time, find the right home for the right price. And for sellers, yes, your home will sell. Just don't expect it to sell in the first week. Expect your home will be on the market for the better part of a month before finding the buyer who is right for you. However, just as an example, in the last 60 days, within a 3-mile radius of my neighborhood, 187 homes have sold, and 67 of them, or 36%, sold in less than 10 days. And of those 67 homes that sold in less than 10 days, 36 of them, more than half of them, sold for more than $1 million. And another 3 of them sold for more than $2 million. So they definitely weren't a fire sale. Quick home sales do still occur. They're just not the average anymore. Well, that music means we're out of time for today. I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, you already know the routine. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And don't hesitate to share this video with your friends if you think it'll be useful for them. If you have a real estate question that I haven't already answered on this YouTube channel somewhere among these 150 plus videos, please put your question in the comments below and I'll make a video specifically to answer your question. If you'd like to contact me, all of my contact information is in the description below and at the end of this video. I'm Bob Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington, and here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. I'm the one real estate agent who invites competition, because you should always interview at least 3 real estate agents and pick the best one to represent you. Even if you call me, you should still interview 3 real estate agents and pick the best one to represent you. That's what I mean when I say I invite competition. I'll look forward to seeing you next time right here with another new video.